TMan 978 Chill Review. Hello everyone. Right now I'm reviewing Transformers The Last Knight, Voyager Class Premier Edition, Optimus Prime. I don't know if Premier Edition means they're going to have a change in packaging moving forward, but I don't know. I noticed that it also doesn't say Generations on here anywhere, and I guess technically, due to the complexity, this would be a Generation style figure. Here's the stuff on the back. They don't have any bios anymore, but he does have this 3-sentence thing right there. So there you go with the packaging. Oh, that's not where you go. One thing that's going to throw you off, this box is significantly thinner than the typical packaging. So it kind of makes you feel like, oh, they shrank the toys, but really they just made the boxes smaller. Broadside could fit in here, but he would be taking up a lot of space in there, to be honest. Here is, of course, Optimus Prime. And he looks very good, or he looks good enough. The details, he's covered in freaking details, covered in paint, and that's very good. Now, for a kid who is not anal, he looks super, very, very good. And I would be like satisfied if I was a kid, but with the amount of paint and whatnot on here. But when you really start paying attention, like, he has all the colors that you would hope that he has. But then you got to remember, wait a minute, he doesn't have this design. He has flames on his chest. He has flames on his arm, flames on his shoulders. Then you start realizing, oh yeah, they cheaped out. But anyway, he has like nice details down here on the legs that are not picked out in paint, which makes him look way more bland right there in certain spots. The shoulders weren't painted, but you know how Hasbro does. It's only this solid light blue right there. It's not red, silver, and blue with flames on that. One thing that's shocking me, looking at this in hand, this is very much an improvement over the leader class version we got in 2014. Like, looking at what they did with the car kibble and whatnot, or truck kibble, if this was a masterpiece figure, I'm pretty sure they could have figured a way to condense this even more, and he would be even more screen accurate. I'm honestly shocked that they were able to improve upon the design this much, because he's pretty flat, but you know in the movie he's more humanoid shaped, so his chest is more bulky, back is bulky. They could have folded this up even more if it was a masterpiece, I think. And even the legs as well. But as far as articulation, his leg is hindered right there due to this right there. Swivel. Toe doesn't move. I mean, no, it doesn't move. And it's pegged in right there. He does have a waist. The arms go out. Swivel at the bicep. Of course, 360 right there. He can break the transformation and get a butterfly joint. Elbow bends, no wrist. That is very much disappointing to me. And the head is on a nice ball joint, so he can look around and do what you need. And the neck moves, actually. So there you go with that. The sword, just like I was complaining about paint, it's just solid orange. No real designs, but it does have a lot of detail in there that goes unpainted. One cool thing about this guy, he has a sheath, a specific sheath up in there, which is nice. I really liked seeing that when I saw it on other people's reviews in truck mode first. And let me get into that. I had like difficulty with one little step transforming this guy by myself with no instructions to use truck mode. And then I started thinking, every review I watched, here's the sword down there, they always start in truck mode and go to robot mode. It's like, you might as well don't even show off the transformation if you're going to do that, because anybody watching is probably going to be watching, sometimes a lot of people, and in my comments, they watch the videos to see how to transform this stuff. So to me, it will make more sense to go from how it's actually in the box, or just don't even waste time. But anywho, here you go. This And he's overall an okay figure. Before I completely skip to transformation, just in case you wanted to see him without the shield on. There you go with that. Transformation. First thing you want to do is remove the weapons if they're still attached. These chest panels are actually tabbed in, so you may have to bring them forward, then bring them down. Go ahead, grab the whole chest panel, swing it out on the hinge, and leave it like that right there. Put the head in like that. Swing the shoulders forward like this. Go ahead and bring these panels down, which on mine are attached tight and they come flying off and you have to peg it back on right there. Swing the arms up like this. There is a peg here and a peg there. The shoulder panels lift up right there and peg into that. That will cause you trouble if you do not do that. So it seems like a minor step, but it's not. Swing the arms forward like this. And basically, you might want to tab it together, but it's going to keep coming apart, so don't frustrate yourself with that. At this point, we can rotate the waist. This back panel, it's pegged, 2 pegs right there, go into these pegs right there. Just leave that there like that for now. Swing these out. Here is the sword sheath. I like that. Bring this crotch part up, the legs. Unpeg that. Swing this down like that. Rotate this little panel there. Do the same thing over here. Rotate the little panel. You just leave that like that for now. Unpeg the foot from here. Rotate it. Rotate the leg like this. Bring the foot and peg it into this little thing right there. You can go around, swing this around on this little ball joint and hinge that like that for now. Oh boy. These pieces right here are held on by ball joint. Let me get it. As I was doing, and I don't know why they put this on by a ball joint. Maybe because it needs to get around this, but I don't know. I don't see the use of that. Unpeg this, rotate it like that. Rotate the leg in. Peg this into there. Swing this around. Go ahead and rotate this into this orientation. Swing this up. Go ahead, peg this together right here in both little spots. Make sure the legs are all the way up. Now we can go ahead and start rotating this. Peg, it's a peg that goes into the leg right there. Peg that into place. It should be flush up against the leg with that in the middle. Before you completely close it, try to peg this together and slot that into there. You might have to hold it because it's a loose connection. Bring this over, peg this into the leg like we did on the other side, and groove that into place. Now we can move this forward and peg this to the front. Move this, peg that to the front, and bring this top down, pegging that on top of everything. Sometimes it's a good fit, sometimes it's not, but he is now a truck. A nice truck. It's a good representation of what it's supposed to be. Like, I like the grill. I kind of wish that this wasn't blue because I doubt if that's blue in the movie. And I don't know why they did that. But small little details. They did get an Autobot symbol in there. And he does have 2 Autobot symbols right there. They have the West Star or Western Star. I can't read it at the moment. It's too tiny for my old eyes. Well, they did a nice job painting everything, and I love this trailer hitch section right there. The little crotch skirt thing gives it even more detail. I like that. And overall, it's a good truck. I don't believe there's any transparent parts. All of this is black paint. They didn't paint the rims, which also has Autobot logos right there. Weapon storage, and this is what it looks like from the bottom. But weapon storage, you can slot this way. And you can put this shield whichever direction you want. But in the instructions, I believe they have it like this. But this is good. And just like all the other Optimus Primes that aren't released in Japan, the flames don't have the like silver trim around the blue that makes it pop and look better. They just give you the one coat, which is always less detailed than the movie. But if you're not paying attention and you're a kid, it won't bother you. It basically represents what he's supposed to represent. They could have painted these lights back there, but they didn't. So there you go with that. It rolls nicely. And I don't know. It's a decent Optimus. If you're an Optimus collector, you're probably going to get it anyway. But I wouldn't imagine. I can't tell you to rush out and go get this guy, especially for full price. Right now, this thing is retailing at $20. I mean, $30. Voyager class jumped from $20 to $25, and then in 1 year or less than a year, this movie comes out and bam, these are $30. If it's for the premiere edition, good Lord, I don't know what the regular releases are going to look like. Is it just going to have no silver paint or something like that? I don't think, with the amount of paint that we got right now, I don't think that's worth $5 more. So, I don't know. I can only suggest you getting it with some type of deal or special. Do not pay full price. Toys R Us, it did have a deal where you buy one, get one 40% off. So it's sort of like, because Broadside isn't his official Voyager price right now, it's sort of like I got 2 Voyager class figures for $20 a piece, just like the old days. So I'm happy, I'm satisfied. Well, anyway, if you like this review, make sure to give me a like. I didn't do any size comparisons. I'm late to this game. I'm pretty sure you watched somebody else already, and there's always Google. But thank you for watching. TMan 978 out of here.